going on? I got your memo, Jacob. Thanks, man. Somebody asked what this guitar is. Let's get this microphone in here so you can actually hear my voice. What's up? Chilia, yeah, or Cilia, as people like to say. Something like that. Did you catch Leon's Go West solo? Still working on it, but yeah, the Murph. Been obsessed with the Murph recently. That. And then he does an interesting thing. If you watch the live footage, you know the big... Let me turn this delay off. Can't believe I'm saying that. I'm turning the delay off. Most of us would play, you know, two tones in a row as Paul Gilbert would play them like... And then if you watch the Alan Murphy thing, he's using these three fingers. So, and it's actually way more comfy. I love it. Can't believe I've been playing guitar for 20 plus years and that's sort of never come across my desk. So yeah, oh man. And then is way easier rather than going like can't do it, but that it's like the recently been rediscovering the Gary Moore thing of just use two fingers for the pentatonic, bro. And also, if you watch Michael Schenker, he does a lot of... So all that kind of stuff. That's what's been swimming around in my head. People love this guitar, understandably, because, oh man, look at that finish. How good is it? The back's killer as well. No one ever sees the back. Just gorgeous. I also love these, you know, the, what would you call them? Insert screws. So rather than just screw into wood, the back of the neck has metal set in it. Yeah. It works. George Lynch is kind of similar. Yeah. What does he call it? The Gothic octave. Cannot. I have no idea how he actually... Makes more sense as a tapping lick, I think. Well, I mean, while we're talking about some Lynch, should we just... what Dokken solo could I absolutely butcher today in my dreams? Yeah, let's ruin that one for everybody in standard tuning. Let's see... Make sure I'm not going to... There we go. I need some of that for sure. Let's go to the solo. Has anybody... Yeah, here we go. In my dreams, it's still the same. Your love is mine, it still remains. In my dreams, you're still loving, just the way you do. Why did I pick this? That's a big old Lynchy stretch, isn't it? Because I think I always thought that was tapped, right? When I've... That makes way more sense. And George taps all the time, but nope. It's almost like an Ingve lick. It's like everybody was just like, and I get that probably Eddie popularized the, but that's a Holdsworthian innovation. If you listen to, what is it, In the Dead of Night? Now, what does he do? Yeah. What have I got dialed up? This is just the usual fractal preset. So Stealth Blue, the FAS Stealth Blue, multi-tap delay, the usual. That's a solo I just definitely cannot play. You got a Holdsworth clean patch. Yeah. Oh. Let's try. I mean, that's kind of got the mod thing going on, right? There are a couple of multi-tap delay blocks in here, I believe, based on the Holdsworth UD Stomp presets. That was the one, right? The UD Stomp, the Yamaha thing. Let's pop them in. What am I looking for? Multi-tap delay 1 and 2. These are awesome. So yeah, there's... What are they called? AH clean. All right, clean long and clean short. I think they will do the trick. Crank them up. Should sound nice, and I'm going to turn the chorus off, actually. There we go. Would that be with some swells, right? There are actually swell presets in here as well. Swell long and swell short. Yeah, there we go. I'll turn my mic off so you don't hear the sound of the strings. something like that. It doesn't really work as well with the gain stuff, but for the clean stuff for the swells, it's killer. The old IntelliFX trick. How do you like icons? Really good. Yeah, I mean, I basically only used the Vibroverb model in there. That's just been my favorite. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. Yeah, and I mean, they've said they're going to do some other stuff. If they do a Marshall one, or they do like a high gain one, I'm going to be all across that. And totally, man, that's just the source. Those big reverbs. What's going on here? Oh yeah. Not quite a Holdsworth thing, but pretty nice. Someone's asking about the SV20 compared to other Plexis. I mean, I borrowed Troy's. He's got the SV20 and the SC20. It's pretty, like, it has more gain than you expect, which is pretty true to form for just about any Plexi, in my opinion. So yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Digging the SV20H model. Yeah, that's a good one. Wiz, how's the PCM70 treating you, bro? Deep in the rack rabbit hole now. You need to stop here, by the way. Otherwise, the next thing you'll be chasing eventides, and that's like you can get incarcerated for those things. What else have I missed? Reporting from Boston, 11 at night. Awesome, man. Recommend me a rock and roll amp model, dude. Just use the JCM 800. That's it. That's the only one you need. Turn the gain down, you got a great clean sound. Turn the gain up, you got all the dirt you need. I don't know what I'm doing. It is a dangerous game, man. The thing that gets me is just like integrating it. Once you have more than one or two really great units, I'm going to get this. There we go. Get the shadows off my face. You know, it's awesome if you've got something modern like the Axe FX, or if you've got a Helix or a QC, and then you add, I don't know, an SPX90 or a PCM7, you're like, there's my magic box. And then you add more than one, you know, you have, what have I got in my rack? Got an SPX90 and a PCM70 and a 2290 and the H3000, you know, then you need like a routing system and a splitter and a mixer. So, you know, you started off with one extra piece of gear and now you're at 7 or something like that. So, yeah, but that does sound really, really good. You made Synergy some money this morning with your demo. Good. I hope so, because it's very, very good. The 3-tube thing, it's pretty interesting how they're able to get that. I think that was my one thing with the old 800 module. It just sounded preampy. You know, you all know what I mean when we say preampy compared to playing a full head, which isn't a bad thing, but having that extra cathode style thing in there is just like, oh yeah, as you turn the volume up, it changes the character. Haven't tried the Jackson New Wave, but I have seen a few videos with it, and it's got the thick, rich chorus thing. Welcome, Octavarius. I'm glad you were able to make it. Let's see. Have you ever tried the Blackstar IDX? I haven't, no. That's their sort of more fully featured. I've tried some of the other ones, which had some cool stuff in them. Marcio, getting an H90 to pair with the FM3, do you think it's worth it, or would upgrading to an FM9 make more sense? Depends what you want, man. Because the Eventide stuff has its own flavor. So there's definitely something to be said for, you have all the cool fractal stuff and it does its thing in a particular way, and then the Eventide stuff does its thing in a particular way. But the joy of the FM9 is you can probably do all that kind of stuff, and you've got lots more foot switches, and you've got lots more power and lots more flexibility as well. So yeah, I would say the logical thing would be like FM9, but if you want to have a sort of more diverse range of flavors, and the H90 has some amazing presets, and the H90 has granular stuff, so that would be, depending on how experimental you want to get with your sounds, that would be my advice there. It's kind of hard to go wrong, but some people like mixing and matching different brands effects things, and then some people like keeping it all in one box. What do you think of Sammy Hagar? His entire career, not just Van Halen. Oh, awesome, man. Firstly, how good's the Vintage Modern? Such a cool amp. We interviewed Stephen, who designed that amp ages ago. So that was really interesting getting his insight into that. And here's the correct answer. Yes. Get both. Always get both. So, Sammy, look, when I was maybe 15 or 16, I read David Lee Roth's biography. That was like my introduction to the whole Roth Hagar thing. And I was like, this Dave guy sounds awesome. And, the older I get, the more I'm like, I mean, Dave's awesome, but also it would be a lot working with Dave. Whereas all the sort of Samminess, I've definitely come around to Sammy, put it that way. Especially just when you're younger, you're like, man, why wouldn't they just keep working with Roth? It was such a cool formula. And then you watch Live Without a Net and you see how much fun the whole band's having. And you're like, oh, if you were that successful, and you don't want to be miserable playing in arenas, right? So it's the Van Hagar stuff I definitely appreciate, just from the get the boys together and have a good time. But I mean, his stuff with Montrose I really like. I love Ronnie Montrose. I love that old stuff. He was an absolute whiz kid. And one of the best live gigs I've ever seen was 2012, the first time we went to the States. We did Rocklahoma, and Chickenfoot were playing, and Sammy was incredible live. Just one of those things where you're like, oh, I get it. This was, 14 years ago now? So, I mean, he was probably in his late 60s, early 70s at the time, and just killed it. Still sounds amazing. So, yeah, a lot of respect for what Sammy does. And then Dave's an entertainer. Dave's a bit cabaret, which is its own thing. Yeah. Sammy can sing Dave. Dave can't sing Sammy. Yeah. Well, I don't think Dave can really sing Dave anymore, but that's the point, right? So, Hybrid Noise Bloom. Picking up my daughters, had Ragdoll playing the card. No complaints from the management. Awesome. Yeah. Children seem to tolerate us more than adults, put it that way. We've noticed that phenomenon a lot. Best budget modeler is the Headrush pedal board. Yeah, it depends what you want. I'd throw the Hot Tone Ampero into that discussion seriously, because I think the Hot Tone effects models and their amp models are really, really good. Depends where you draw the line with budget. The New X stuff is really good too. Sort of hard to go wrong with any of it, really. How does that... It's funny though, the first Van Hagar thing I ever heard was, why can't this be love? And I was like, oh, this verse is cool, but also what's going on? I always forget how to play that riff. But yeah, and also Right Now is probably my favorite Van Halen song. I know that's blasphemy, but yeah, so good. Where does this verse come in? Do-do-do, do-do-do. Where on earth am I? Why do I think this song's in D? I think this is a pretty good perspective on the gear thing. It's, yeah, just treat it like you go to one supermarket for one set of staples and you go to another for another set of staples. That's the verse is indeed the chorus of the night. Thank you, John Claude Transam. When you like learn a song once and then you're sort of like, where is it? Yeah, man, balance is sick. What's the instrumental? Balukatherium. I love that whole like Mixolydian thing. His sound is so wet on it as well. It's glorious. Hey Nick, how are you, bro? When are you getting a 5150 to play some jazz on, Nick? I want to hear it, because that Friedman video was awesome. Really, really awesome. I love the Strapless Telly YouTube short a few weeks ago. Great playing. Thank you, much appreciated, mate. It's like the most clickbait, for reals, like a Stratotelly. But it was really fun to play. Yes, this is such a good point. Like, they sound like they're enjoying playing music, which is a beautiful thing. Any other synthwave bands you're into besides the Midnight? Gunship are great. I really like, what's his name? The French guy that does all the... It's a bit more... Like, it's got that sort of metal... I'm embarrassing myself now. But I have a playlist of all this stuff. I really like Myron. I think he's French as well, like a guitar player. I'm doing the thing that my teenage guitar students do, where they're like, when I'm like, what are you listening to? They're like, oh, let me just check my Spotify, bro, because I have the memory of a goldfish. I also have the memory of a goldfish. So there's a couple of bands. I mean, yeah, that's right. FM84 are the other one that I really like. They've got some great stuff. Gunship I mentioned as well. Time Cop 1983, that was one of the bands that sort of got me into this stuff. And there's I'm trying to remember the tune. It was sort of like more an obscure thing. Might not be on here. But yeah, I mean, Carpenter Brute is the one I'm thinking of. And I saw their rig rundown recently where they're using a fractal, like using an FM3 for the guitar sound. So yeah, some good stuff to listen to. That's off the Frame Shop to learn the solo from Love Walks In for a video recently. Oh, dude. The nuances are beyond me. It's like a lifetime of dedication required. I'm just like, yeah, cool. There's some great notes, but getting it right and making it sound like Eddie is, you really, really got to be dedicated to it. So my utmost respect for doing that, man. Even just the solo in Jump, getting that right is an absolute ball breaker. So it's pretty amazing. Rosemount and Montrose are the same words. Hey, that's pretty cool. Kavinsky, yes. I mean, arguably responsible for the whole genre, right? So, yeah, Amsterdam, Seventh Seal. It's a cool album. It's just like another one of those when you know there's an H3000 slathered all over it. It's a beautiful thing. What do I think of Angine Dupoutrine? I mean, I've only really watched the one video everyone's freaking out about, but I kind of love it. It's great. It's like, it's in that sort of King Gizzard thing where the first 5 minutes I watch it, I have to reevaluate my entire life. And then the rest of them, I'm like, okay, I see what's going on. But yeah, it's very, 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 very out there. Very cool. Reminds me Not obviously not musically the same, but when I first saw the clowncore videos, where I'm just like, how do people come up with this? You know, it's quite. This is one of the reasons why the internet is cool sometimes, because you get exposed to just things that are so not in your wheelhouse. Yeah, it's. I look forward to seeing all the copycat artists in about 6 months. You know, trying to do it where they've clearly spent a lot of time honing that act. I also love the costumes as well. It's killer. It's very, very cool. Very, very cool. What's the next? Yeah, you're just kind of like, oh my god, you can do this with music. I thought this was illegal. This wasn't even on the radar. So yeah, the Midnight Rhett Scholl's band. I believe Rhett is playing with them at the moment. Yeah, but I think that's a new thing. I don't think he played on any of the old stuff. Have you been able to nail the John Sykes tone? I mean, the Sykes thing is obviously you got to be John, so that's one thing. But I'll put this out there. I don't love the way 1987 sounds. I think the drum sound on it. I mean, look, the album's classic and it's awesome. But if you compare it to some of the other albums from that era, it's not my favorite overall production. Like everything is just slathered in reverb. And if you hear those remixes where it's not slathered in reverb, it also sounds kind of wrong. So yeah, I think the John thing is just like, it's pure charisma, but lots of gain, lots of micro pitch, lots of reverb, you know, and it kind of works. I think I have I've actually got a Whitesnake tribute gig coming up with Troy in a couple of months. So, I mean, it's the Mark series thing, right? On that album anyway, which I probably have somewhere here. You know, this kind of... And, you know, yeah, put a thick reverb on it, crank up some H3000 micro pitch on there, and you're cooking. You know? Sounds nothing like John, but yeah, it's just lots of gain, lots of loud. We've done it in the past, different lineup. We had it with Ryan singing, who nails the Coverdale stuff as you would expect, but we've got a female singer for this one, and that's the whole shtick. Is it's you know, every Whitesnake song is about David Coverdale's Whitesnake, so that's the bit, right? So the reversing, you could hold a chord and blow on the strings, yeah. I did the Sykes with a Boogie Mark IV. Yep. Yeah, it's some kind of time-based effect to increase the stereo field, I think. So, yeah. And, I mean, John sounded like John on his Marshalls. I much prefer the way the first Blue Murder album sounds. And then I believe if you go to his website, which I think is still up, you know, he was using the 5153s for live stuff at the end. So I think John's one of us. I think he likes gain. What's the overdrive? It's the Fractal. This is the 5153 Stealth. You know, we can have some fun with this. Put a big chorus on it. Put a pitch on. Ring modulator. Envelope filter. Put a fuzz on there. Did someone mention the Roland DEP5? Yeah, that's a good unit. DEP50, I'm sure that's a typo, but yeah, the DEP5 is one of my favorite rack units. Very, very underrated. The non-linear reverbs in it are great. The chorus is great in it. The delays are great in it. It's so cool. Russ Parrish is amazing, man. One of the best guitar players I've ever seen live. It's very, very underrated how he is able to nail all of those sounds so effortlessly and also be very funny on stage. So, yeah, I've got Adam A7Xs in the studio. So I've had these for about a long time. A long time. They're basically the only set of studio monitors I've ever owned. So, yeah, that's what I like. I like the tweeter in them. I like the sort of ribbon in the tweeter. They sound smooth. They are good size. They just work. They just work. How do you like the Ocelot on the 1 watt setting? Pretty cool. I mean, it's 20 watt lunchbox amp. You know, it's kind of one of those things where I like having the 1 watt setting, but if I'm going to play that quiet, I'll just play through a load box. So, but if you don't have a load box, that's a pretty cool way to go. Gutter Ballet mentioned, dude. That's going to be awesome. Jace, what's up, bro? The man, the myth, the legend. Now, let's all ask Jason a bunch of questions about obscure Marshalls, like the 2959. Hopefully Troy's tried out the Alta, because I definitely miss it at the moment, the preamp. So, yeah, that's like sort of this and the Alta as an all-Aussie rig is pretty amazing. All my dreams come true. Yeah, man, this guitar's something special. Nick, I don't know if you've seen the... Look at the flame on the neck. Look at it. It's beautiful. JTM 50. My favorite obscure Marshall, and I understand it's probably not a great amp, but it's the JCM 600. And I think they did a JTM 600. I just want to find one to know how bad they are, because I had a 90s Marshall catalog as a kid. Sorry, it's a JTM 60. Yeah, where, of course, Johan's got a video with it. What a ledge. And yeah, I think the JCM 600, which, you know, I've seen a few videos where people are just like, this is just, you know, yeah. They break and they're probably not worth fixing. So 50 watt super bass. Show me your favorite DiMartini riff. Oh, today... I mean, it's the most simple, I feel. I'm not in drop D, but I'll just, you know, as a... But I think, honestly, Round and Round is the one, right? Just for that. Just so good. So good. Lay It Down's obviously a classic. Wanted Man goes hard. Oh, yes. The SLX. I'm excited about this. I feel like I should start looking on Gumtree for them before you do that video, because I know I'm going to want one. One of my mates, actually the guy I bought my Les Paul Custom off, Jason, had one of the Slash signature Marshalls, and I always remember that just sounded fantastic. Like it had such a particular sound, and I can't remember if it was basically the Jubilee reissue they did, or if it was the Slash. Did they do a Slash SLX? And from what I understand, was it, you know, I've got a JCM 900 Mark III. So you've got a diode clipping stage in there. And wasn't the SLX just like they made that first clipping stage tube driven? Yeah, not the AFD amp. No, the original one. But again, I feel like there was that and an SLX, and maybe I'm confusing them. But the AFD I've never played, but I would love to because that's a Santiago amp. So yes, just before the DSL. Everyone raves about them, right? Let's just have a look and yeah. Look, the JCM 600. One of the combos popped up on Gumtree a little while ago, and yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, do I really want to spend $1,200 on something I'm probably going to hate? But the SLX, let's see, are there any for sale? Yeah, I'm very, very curious to hear that. I need to get the Laney AOR off Troy and demo it as well, because that was a very interesting episode. Yeah, the SLX. It'd be so easy to mod with 2 little bits of gaffer tape. Change the L into an E and be an absolute edgelord. Yes, the SLX. I'm just gonna have a peek around. Just a peek around. I was chatting to Troy Downward as well. Jason, we're talking about the Alta and how he's using it, so that's pretty sick. He was raving about it, as he should be. Dun, 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 dun. What is that? It's not Mr. Tinker Train, is it? Let's see. Let's just take a peek on good old Gumtree. See what's for sale in Australia. JCM 900 combo. A lot of combos. I always forget Marshall do combos. There's a want to buy for an SLX. Nah, none for sale. Darn it. Well, it'd be cool to see an off-the-cuff loop experimentation in a live scenario. You guys want me to do some looping? All right. Let's do this. Let's get absolutely stupid. Yet again, I have bumped this guitar into that amp. Oh. Let's really diverge from 12-tone music, shall we? Yeah. Dude, yeah. Hard to find. I feel like there was a period, and again, this is back when an 80A MP1 was like $200 in Australia, where you couldn't give them away. But people know. People know. All right. I've got this patch in here. What you're going to hear is it's a model of a tape delay, but the tape delay has a modifier attached to it. So I'm going to turn that off. I'll sort of build this. So it's going to be doing this pitch shifting thing, and then that's going into a looper, and then after the looper there's a delay and a plex reverb. So probably a good trick for playing fretless is the twin compressor thing for slide guitar. Stacked comps. So we'll stack some comps. The old Lowell George slide guitar trick. And it gets pretty noisy, but that's part of the fun, right? All right, let's add this ridiculous delay to it, so you can hear what it's doing. Oh, this is cool. All right, let's see. Where's my looper? Reverse the loop and record over at half speed.
let's go forwards and back to full speed, so the stuff that I've looped will be up an octave. And let's process it. Processing the loop with the pitch thing as well. Let's reverse it. And let's add, I don't know, a fuzz. Something stupid. Oh man, Fretless is fun. Very, very fun. Yeah, and that's the sort of thing I personally like doing, where you just go stupid. You take it and you cut it up and you use it, you know, you sample it, and I don't know, you use it in like a granular synth or something like that. So, yeah, very, very strange. I wonder if I could play a ragdoll song in drop C on this. Shall we try it? I mean, what sort of question is this? It's a live stream. Of course we're going to try it. I just got to pick something that doesn't have many fretted notes in it. What would work, I wonder? Actually, I wonder if I can play any of the solos on it. I'm sure Rust would sound absolutely terrible. That side-to-side vibrato thing, take. It's just like bad slide. This sounds like... I need my compressors. Yes, exactly. That's what it is. I play that riff comes into my head all the time, and I think it's a Zakk Wylde thing, and I forget that it's Steve. All right, let me see if I can play something. This is going to be hilarious. Do I have a backing track? Yes. Yes. Where is this living? Rust, no guitar solo. All right. It's happening. Oh my God. This is going to be grim. Messing with this mix too much.
I'm the regret, never forget, yeah, I'm on the attack. I'm the one you waited for. I'm the fear that won't let go. Let me in, no one needs to know. I'm the one you love to hate. I'm the fear you'll never shake. Let me in,
Oh man, I'm gonna play a breakdown. Cool. There's a thing in the chorus of that normally. Ryan and I try and bend the this note, but you can just slide it as a just slide it down. The more I play this, the worse I get at intoning it, which is hilarious. Awesome. Thank you, Nutris. Where are the cats? That's a good question. They've had their absolute skits mix morning before they got fed, so they are probably doing very little at the moment. Yeah, this is weird. I'm glad people don't hate this as much. My goal is to play one of our songs live on this thing. You know? Am I on the fret or behind it? You sort of... you think of it as like a neighborhood, right? And then... yeah. That's better with a wah, isn't it? I remember, man, I remember hearing that for the first time, and that's still one of the coolest. How he does those sounds is so great. I mean, the fretless thing actually isn't that bad. It's the side-to-side vibrato, which everyone who's played this guitar, they go, and they do that. That actually sounds pretty cool. That's the thing that throws them. If you start thinking... So I think if I was going to play the solo in that song on fretless, maybe something a bit more like this. Stinks. I need to work on it because there's certain things I do on a fretted guitar to make it sound fretless that don't work when you're playing a fretless. See, it's pretty forgiving, like playing a... Actually, here's a great use for a fretless. The Two Strong Heart solo. Oh my gosh. Forget the last lick on there, but yeah, because I can't play slide, so fretless is fearless. Fast way. Oh man, could I do? That's a whole other thing of coordination, except yeah, playing accept on fretless, maybe not the smartest thing. Oh my gosh! I don't know if playing it on a Telecaster is any smarter, but... Wrong tuning. No, right tuning. I don't know what I'm on about. It's all the... Also like yeah, man, that... I mean, it's hard enough to play it on... MT loves this. Thank you, MT. For it being hot rod, it still does sound, yeah. It's crazy, man. Okay, so it's just got that thrack. So the bridge stacked. What is it? It's like a dual coil thing. But then you can put the neck and the bridge in series together. Or you can put the bridge on its own in parallel. to put the parallel bridge in series with the neck. All right, yeah, my man. Yeah, that has to be one of my favorite interviews with him that we've done. Maybe the best. The Tommy one was really good as well, but Brett's just his willingness to share all the awesome stuff. I did some workshops with him at the end of last year, and man, you get the chills hearing him play next to you. It's just like, there it is. Oh, and there's the other thing, and there's the other thing. And he makes it look beyond effortless. So great. Such a great dude. Good. The pitch shift is good for you. It's like a caffeine for your guitar tone. I've got it on this all the time as well. Well, that's cool. What's something that's... Man, this telly just, it just has the thing. There's, you know what's crazy? Oh, oh my God, the looper. It's returned. One of my favorite delay sounds is I tried programming that maggot brain delay, the funkadelic thing, which works really well with the wah, funnily enough. Bit of Echoplex vibe. Mark, that's awesome, man. Yeah, it's such a classic Rudy riff, right? Where's my 800 rig? This will do. Oh, that will not do. Yeah. You know, the old... So cool. So cool. Oh man, I love the Scorpions. Where do I source my backing tracks? I've made a lot of them. They're on the Patreon as well. There's like a dedicated backing track folder for people who want to use them. But then there's a bunch of good ones. There's one I've been using a lot called Jam Along backing tracks. And then there's Ben's backing tracks as well, which are great for more of the fusion kind of thing. I'll bring up some of those actually, because I think they do some stuff. Ben's Jam tracks. Yeah, those ones are great. Let's see. Tracks. Yeah, he's got some really cool. Yes. Ben Harrison. I actually played on some of his stuff recently. He's an Aussie guy. But yeah, there's a lot of really, really cool, like fusion-y jazz stuff as well. Stuff with no drums, stuff with no bass. It's pretty awesome. Where's the one I was jamming on? You know, stuff like this. Might bring up a smoother sound as well. Where's that Lone Star preset I had? Yeah. Very, very fun. Practicing this stupid muted legato stuff. Ugh. Yeah. Good fun. Good fun. What is... Where did the chat window go? Oh, here we are. Yeah, man, it's... Pardon me. I had my volume all the way down, that's why. I thought I should have had more gain. Yeah, the clean is just gorgeous. And then, you know, you add a bit of... Yeah, drive. Then another drive. Scotty, what's up, man? Good to have you here. And Khalil, hey man, long time no chat. The Ingve Telly, yes, yes. Bring that loop back in, surely. If it's stored my little maggot brain loop. Where are we? Here's the looper. Yes. just through the axe, man. Yeah, if you go back, there's some demented fretless stuff as well. I'm actually going to bounce, so I'll play you all out over this. I'm going to turn my mic off. I will hopefully see you all next Thursday or Friday. Be well, everyone.